You're supposed to have insurance. If you don't have insurance and someone pulls you over, you could lose your license, lose your car. If you can't afford it, then we can look at your budget and see if we can find a way to get you insurance.
Voice insurance is very expensive.
Yep, yep. But we're not going into specifics. We're just going to keep it generic. So you could also do the monthly payments too. Keep that in mind. So if you want to take the cheap, this is the minimum coverage. So if you want to take the 469 and divide that by 12, that's going to give you some like really basic insurance. So you can do that cheap version, which is fine. As long as you have something, that would be like 1-800 call the general now. That would be your cheaper insurance. Hey, can you guys see that? Is the light's too bright? Is okay? Okay. So let's go down here. So I'm recording this actually for Rihanna, so she has this. There's California. So you can take that 733, divide that by 12, or the more expensive 2065 and divide that by 12. We got Connecticut all the way through Indiana. Iowa through Michigan. Minnesota through New Hampshire. New Jersey through Oregon. There's Ohio. So Ohio, 1,034, divide that by 12, or 328, divide that by 12. On an extremely practical note, the lower that cost is, the more you're going to have to pay out of pocket if you get into an accident. So they call it a deductible. So if it's like a $5,000 deductible and the accident's $3,000 worth of damage, you're paying for all of it out of your own pocket. Whereas if you get the more expensive insurance and it's a $200 deductible, you pay $200, they pay the rest of it. So it's a give and take with the insurances. Okay. Here's Pennsylvania through Vermont. And then Virginia through the Wyoming. All right. So does anybody need me to go back and show them their state again? Okay. So let's just say that I'm going to go with a $35 per month one. Gasoline, I think we figured that out. The one I was doing was the truck, so it would have been like, $321 or whatnot. So the entertainment, this is really open to you guys. Keeping in mind, I haven't done anything regarding Netflix or Hulu or Amazon Prime or anything like that. But this also includes if you want to have money available to go out with friends. So if I wanted to put, I don't know, just like $50, so I can go out, see a movie, grab some dinner, or it wouldn't be that be eating out. But if we're going to go to a concert, or a football game or a basketball game, and I want to throw some money out there for that. Health insurance, you guys have to go back and look at your job search. Okay? So if it was included, some of them provide health insurance, then this would be NA, right? Or you can put a 0 as long as you wrote that right down included right here. Okay, the other one that you guys can do, because most of you guys will qualify this, is you can stay in your parents' plan through the age of 26, for those who aren't aware of that. So they allow you through college and a couple years after, just in case you're struggling to find a job. So you could do parents and leave it at 0. That's an option. Otherwise, I have a couple. Let's see if I'll pull up something like that too, and I'll give you guys a link to that as well. But then the health insurance, let's say it's $150 a month. Savings, let's say that by the time you get to here, you have $600 left, and you just want to put $200 in savings. That would leave you with $400. So again, I have everything deposited into my checking account, and then I'll transfer things where I need to push them. So totally up to you guys on that one. The credit cards, I think I said on this next page, are completely optional. You do not have to use a credit card. If you, however, need to use a credit card, then we can play around with this, or we can go back and look at your budget and try to figure out what went so high. Usually it's household goods. It gets really expensive, and we can always back off on that up front and minimize that if we need to, because this is all very elastic goods. I don't have to have all of those goods there. And then miscellaneous things that I didn't even think of. So if anyone has like a cat and you have to buy cat products, or if you have a dog and you have to buy products for your dog, or aquarium, or I'm trying to think of other stuff that would be miscellaneous. I mean, you could throw in there too. That could be where your Hulu goes or Netflix goes. And yes, you're allowed to use Parents Plan, because I do that for my family. I'm the Netflix guy. So I have a Netflix account, and everyone shares but I do the like $18 a month one. So it's like a lot of options. Yeah, so that's kind of it. Are there questions I can answer for? Yes, Nehemiah.
It's like with my brother.
Yeah. Nope. No, yeah, because it's already you're on his account. Yeah. So I used to say no, but then I realized I did it myself for my whole family. So they all mooch off of me. What's funny is my brother's in the Netherlands, and every once in a while he'll be like, he has what's the internet address, VPN. He has one, and so like he'll be around the world at places. All of a sudden, I'll get this: someone's signing in from Belgium. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's my brother. So, all right. So this is the one that's due at the end of on Friday. Okay, Nehemiah, you just put yours in the notebook when I check it. We should be good to go. If I see, this is just so you guys are, I'm upfront with you guys. If I see a blank in here, if you just put like for cell phone, you put 0, but you don't tell me why. So like right in here, please write in Parents Plan something, so that when I'm looking at it, I know why it's a 0. Because if I see a 0, I don't know, that just means you didn't put something there. Or if you leave a blank, right, that's not good either. So put something in there, even if it's just a small little explanation blurb. And that should really cover you guys on all of those questions. Anybody have a specific question that they need help with on this? If you do, of course, tomorrow and Wednesday, or tomorrow and Thursday, feel free to ask. And then remind, too, feel free to text me a message there if you need to, and I can help you out as well. All right. I think that's that. And then that'll come up. That's the end of the project, is by turning that in. It's a nice, hefty, it's like 2 points per box on there. So keep that in mind. Make sure you're filling them all in. Don't leave them blank. I think that covers it. Good. All right. Well, while Link is taking the quiz, I'm going to go over the quiz from last week and go over some of the questions with you guys. It was all about elasticity.